What's going on, everybody? This is Super Robot Ed, and today we want to talk about none other than a possible and probably will be reissued version of the Titans Return Fortress Maximus for this year. It's preferably looking like it's going to hit around Christmas. Now, this is Hobby Corner, which is a Philippines website. So in the Philippine peso, the cost was $12,400, which converted into US dollars is $218.53. That's a no for me to order from you guys, because if I get it from here, it's probably going to be cheaper. But for that country, Philippines, this is probably where they go to get their stuff. So is it time for us to have this? Yeah, I mean, it's been ages. I mean, and you know, we've got Scorponok, but will this be modernized to match with Scorponok? It won't have the ankle tilt, and they're probably not going to do. And if they do an ankle tilt, I'll buy this. Now, the message that they have simply states Tuesday, September 12th at 10 a.m. Pacific time. So you mean it's going to be 1 o'clock here? That's weird. A wise man once said, get ahead and be wealthy, or maybe it was get ahead. But we weren't paying attention. What we do know is you'll want to head up the line to get this exciting encore of Classic. Yes, I would like to have this, but I would like a few changes. So, of course, way back in the days when we first got Fortress Maximus, this is 87. 86, 87, somewhere in that time frame. Big Transformer was like 2 feet tall, something like that, 3 feet tall. I don't know. I don't remember. 2 feet tall. He didn't come with the Master Sword in America. This is I don't know, it wasn't so much they had America Takara releases, but Takara for their version of Headmasters did get Fortress Maximus, but he also came with 2 swords, which was the small sword for Fortress and the big sword for Fortress Maximus. When America, Cerebros did not get a sword, nor did the big giant Fortress Maximus that he, turned in the head for. We better get Cog, we better get a few other things, and I guess people are going to go out and buy Cogs now. Cogs are going to probably go up in value. Well, I got my Silver Centurion one, so we can go with that. But this is not what I'm going to be talking about. Here we go. So this is the Fortress Maximus that was released, I believe, 2015, 2016. Can't remember. It's been a while. Fuzzy. Could figure. I heard some things, some QC issues, I think, was with the figure. He's toy, and he's not really toy accurate, or I guess he's more animation accurate to the Rebirth, because Cerebros has the head, like the mask face and the darker black body with the blue shoulders and the gray arms. So that's not how he looks in Japan. But there are some caveats. I do like the paint design, but it's not accurate, and I kind of wish they just give us the Master Sword and maybe, just make it look more like the Japanese version, maybe just a little. But next is the SDCC version. Now, I think they did a few extra things with this, but I think he pretty much looks the same. The only difference is he came with the Master Sword. It's no paint differences like how they did with Devastator, where if you got the SDCC version, you still got the same figure missing the guns and articulation, but he was painted that really ugly purple, that really gaudy purple and things like that. This was better because you got the Master Sword, so you got the best of both worlds. It's still not the Japanese version all the way, but at least you got the Master Sword, which is what a lot of people really want. Like, hey man, we want that Master Sword, bro. And we sitting here without it. Then of course there is the Takara version from the Legends line, which is the one I want, and I always missed it. Even when I had the money, I didn't make as much money as I made now. A hell of a lot more money. I mean, I probably 3 times my salary. But it was kind of like, man, I wanted to get him, and then I had a chance to get Grand Maximus loads of times and just forgot. And then when he went on sale, I forgot, and I went and saw it and it was gone. So I don't know. I hope Takara, if they're going to release the American version, I hope Takara can release their version, or hopefully Hasbro can just, compromise and give us maybe the Master Sword or something, we don't know. I guess we'll wait for the presentation. If it's just going to be the same thing we had, I'll be a little disappointed. And I'll wait to see what other offerings will occur because I want this version. But if not, I will get the Hasbro version without question. So let's wrap it up. So Hobby Corner is in the Philippines. And like I said before, if you convert this to the dollar, it comes to $218.53. And that's still not counting probably shipping. I don't know what the actual retail cost will be in America, but I know, I'm sure that this place, if they had to ship it to you in the States, it's going to factor in some cost in that price of that toy. I mean, come on, let's face it. It costs a lot to ship these days, but especially something that's big. But I'm going to wait for September the 12th and see what happens and see if we're going to be getting, that actual figure. And if that's the case, if, they give us if they give us the sword, they got me. Because then I'm like, all right, yeah, this is what we didn't get before. And also remember, the price will probably be way higher because we're going from like a 2015, 2016 pricing scale to 2023, which is almost a decade ago now. Wow, how time flies. Super Robot Ed bringing more news and reviews. Until then, we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.